Violet, not violent. Hi guys. Okay, so crazy energy. Crazy energy today. Um Dice. Cancer. Intuitive, sentimental, compassionate, protective. Violet. Fourth, negative and cardinal. The other one was Venus. Love, beauty, harmony, personal love, art, fantasy, illusion, and diffusion. Oh no, delusion. Gotta bake that text here, reprint it. Okay, and then we have a chakra, a solar plexus chakra, I think. Solar plexus, yellow, fire, sight, feet and legs, power, self centeredness, self respect, self control, activity, personal will, control, passionate, expansion, inner fire, vanity, pride, and violence. That's very interesting. Okay. And here's all three of them if you want to see them. Okay. Okay, lots. Well, so the first four cards dealt, total of 5, are all major arcanas. So there's quite a bit of spirit in here. There's also minor arcanas, no aces, no pages, no court cards so far in the initial spread. It's major arcana 5, minor arcana 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 and 5. We have the Hierophant in the past, and the Hierophant is upside down. So it is a lack of spiritual. Well, let's just pull and see. Let's see what they want to say. There's a lot. Okay, so we have the 6th, 7th major arcana. Okay, and are we talking about a time for separation or separation? Yeah, okay. So I, at this point, have no idea. I am looking at the spread and I'm like, huh? So I'm just going to tell you what I see and we'll see how that comes out. With this many major arcanas, it seems to be very profound. Okay, so the Hierophant typically stands for spiritual teachings or spiritual guidance or spiritual direction. It's kind of, well, it isn't kind of, it is similar to God energy. It's very powerful spiritual energy. And in this position, it is in the reverse. So it is talking about no or not having that spiritual energy. Correct? Correct. So my thought is, or my feeling is, I should say, that this is there's a change here from that energy, clarifying that non-spiritual energy. It's bringing up two more major arcanas. One of them is the Emperor in reverse, and one is the Moon. And the Moon is signifying that it was time for a separation, time for an ending, time for things to change. In the Emperor in reverse is coming up in the future, which is very interesting. We do have fulfillment and we have leadership in the present. Then we have, is this an actual emperor or is this signifying no knowledge? Okay, so there's something we don't know coming in the future. The collective doesn't know something coming in the future. This is not an emperor. It is signifying that there is a lack of information or a lack of knowledge about something coming in the very near future. It shows that is this financial, is this emotional? Yeah. So there's something about not being emotional, not emotional, no emotional financial roller coaster. So, and the outcome or the key is it's time for a separation. So, leadership, a lack of knowledge. Everything's fine. The fulfillment, leadership, the time for separation, I get. I don't understand the lack of knowledge. What are we lacking knowledge about? My. This is really horrible. Okay, so we got the lack of knowledge. We have a King of Pentacles in the reverse. We have a Page of Swords in the reverse. And we have a Knight of Cups in the reverse. Are all of these people? They are all people. Yeah, I had a feeling they were all people. I don't... There's a lot of people, okay? Let me just say, right at this moment, I can count 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Roughly, if I counted them all, 34 people are showing up in this spread. So that's a big group of people. That's a big group of people to show up in a spread. It really is. Okay, so where were we? Oh yeah, we were looking at the lack of knowledge. So the lack of knowledge, what we lack knowledge about is a King of Pentacles who is a greedy, manipulative person who takes a lot of money, he's very money focused, he's very material focused. He is a pentacle, so he's all about money and material. And he is in the reverse, which means he's not being responsible with money. He is greedy, maybe a thief. Stealing money. The Page of Swords is a liar, basically. This is a young man or a younger man who is very impatient, who can and will stretch the truth. He can be very cold and very biting. He can easily hurt someone's feelings without thinking much about it. He's kind of a character, let's put it that way. He can also signify substance abuse if certain cards come up, but they did not come up with him. They did come up in the spread, but they didn't come up with him. So I'm not going to go there because I don't know that that is actually a problem. And then we also have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so there's some information. Okay. Okay, so the rest of this is, we're still on the past, mind you. Okay? And the thing that we don't know right now is that there is information coming in that is unexpected. Something that nobody thought they would hear. Now it does show, it's a little contradictory because we're talking about something that we lack knowledge in and it being a time of separation. But in the clarifying spread, it shows no communication from long distance. So it's like a phone call or a text message or something along those lines. And usually it has an emotional content to it. But in this situation, it is coming after the King of Pentacles and the Page of Swords, and it is in the reverse. So that means there will be no communication. But in the what to do, we have unexpected communication. That is for unexpected communication, correct? Yes. And it's coming in very, very fast. Very fast. And we have, is this an actual person? Okay, and then we have an Empress in the incoming energy. Guys, this is really involved. Things appear different than they are. The Empress is looking at a long-term focus. There was deception and lies in the past. Things do not appear as they are in the current energy. Long-term focus comes up in the in the future. And then we have, is this options? So we have no illusions and not weighing our options. So fast, unexpected communication. Let me clarify. Fast, unexpected communication coming in the near future about a separation. From a female, or there is a female that is involved in this. And this is about not weighing your options. This is crazy. I am on the first card in this spread. And I would say it was probably, so all of this, for the most part, all of this is looking at the past and what's coming in the future. Okay, so something's not right. Something is not right. It's time for separation, but we lack knowledge about something. And we are going to get that information very quickly, and it's going to be very unexpected. Whatever this information is, it's coming in quick, fast, hot. It's going to have something to do with long-term focus. Is this long-term focus, or is this being isolated? Long-term focus? Yeah, so it's long-term focus. The reason I clarified is because the card can signify isolation. I wanted to make sure that that's not what we were talking about here. Okay, so long-term focus, not weighing your options, and no illusions. But the moon is about a separation. And this is no illusions. So the moon can also signify illusions at times. But in this case, I think it's something about a separation. All right, so we're good, right? I have really no clue where we're going with this, but I'm going to move on to the other part of the spread. But we do know there is something getting ready to happen that is quite intriguing, quite interesting. Yeah, the collective is about to get information that they had no idea about. It's coming in hot and fast. Has something to do with leadership. Has something to do with a time of separation. Okay, then we have in the present, in the what's currently happening, or assuming that this is present. And the word that came to my mind, although this card can have a lot, is resurrection. And it shows no resurrection. This is about judgment. This is judgment. And you see all these people, it's like they're coming out of graves. They are coming out of graves. And the angel's up here blowing the trumpet. And there's a cross. Yeah. Well, this was in reverse. And the word that was running through my head was no resurrection. No repair. No judgment. Not being judged. No judgment. The card, is it no judgment for the collective? Okay. And the challenge to this is temperance. And temperance is I'm going to go ahead and pull on it. Actually, yeah, I'm going to pull on it. There is some communication that's coming in. It's coming in hot and it's coming in fast. There is a lack of clarity. It shows fulfillment in the past, recent past. It shows a new beginning in the present. It shows there is a cycle that is not closing. It appears that it's closing, but it's not closing. It's something isn't ending. Something isn't complete. We also have the 10 of Swords in the what to do. And it's in reverse, so it shows a little bit of a recovery, but there is this fast communication. There's some communication that is coming in very, very quickly that is going to be a lie, lack clarity. Is this a lie? Is it a lie? It's a lie. It's an out and outright lie. It's not a lack of clarity. It is an out and outright lie. Okay. So there is a lie coming, and it's going to cause people to be very confused, worried, sleepless nights. And it's about fast communication. It's some fast communication that is coming in. Now that was on Temperance, right? Do I need to pull on the Judgment? Oh yeah, okay. So I should have pulled on Judgment first. That was the challenge. That there's something about communication. Okay, the Judgment. We have a lot of women. We have heartbreak in the future. We have a change, a major change. And we have burdens. Burdens, a lot of work to do, very heavy energy, very tense energy. It shows outside influences coming into the situation, not accepting the situation. We have a Queen of Wands in the upright. We have a Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Both of those are in the past, and they're looking very lovely and very beautiful. But there is heartbreak in the future, and change that goes along with that heartbreak. Somebody not accepting something as the information coming in, and it is going to, all of this stuff is going to cause burdens on people, burdens on everyone. In the very near future, we have a good partnership. And we have, interesting, long-term focus. You know, this is showing up as very good. This is showing up, but the feeling that I have, this is not good. This is not good. There's something very sneaky and very sinister to this. And just as I was getting ready to say that, I flipped up the King of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so this good partnership, there is a good partnership coming. And every time I say that there's a good partnership coming, I feel sick in my stomach. It shows weakness. It shows the Queen of Cups, who is a very compassionate, very loving person. Again, another person. Followed by the Page of Cups, who is a younger person. These are both people, correct? Yeah. Wow. Then we have long-term focus. term focus. And here is what's really crazy. On this side, I have a Queen of Cups and I have a Page of Cups on this side, and they're both in the upright. On this side over here, I have a Queen of Swords in reverse and a King of Swords in reverse, both in the reverse. And in between them is things are not as they appear. Things are not as they appear. And the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords are liars. These people in the upright are very moral, very, very honest, truthful, very just. They can be very cold because they are so mentally focused and analytical that they focus on these. They're mental. Their function, their brain function, is higher than their intuition. The Cups couple, however, this is not a couple, I don't think. Are they mother and son? Okay, so, or mother and daughter, mother and son. Okay, so this is mother and son that are coming up over here. It shows weakness in the past. It shows a long-term focus. It shows the incoming influence as the Queen of Swords, who is a very nasty woman, very cold, very mean, and she is not honest. She's not truthful. She's not being, she's actually lying. There is a lot of lying in this, a lot of lying. And then we have the King of Swords, who is also a liar and very cold. And in between those two, we've got long-term focus, the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, and things are not as they appear. There is some kind of deception that is going on here. Okay, and now that is near future. And that was clarification on a good partnership. And that is about the third time in 4 cards that deception, lies, and things are not as they appear keep coming up. Okay, so in the foundation, what is not known is there are people planning something. Teamwork and planning. There's a King of Cups in the upright. There is a battle of some sort that is going on. Something about money or an offer of money. This is actually a 3 of Pentacles, which is teamwork and planning. And there is also a Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is somebody bringing a message of money or bringing an offer of money. So there was teamwork and planning, but somebody didn't bring the money, or the money didn't show up or wasn't there. There's a King of Cups here. He is in the upright. So there's no offer of money. And obstacles and barriers, but everything is under control. And this is what is not known. In the future, we have no hope and no inspiration. And the energy coming into this particular card is that we are moving into peaceful, calmer waters. but that does not appear to be the case at all. Leadership, lies. Oh, not reflecting on the past. Some fast communication coming in, a lot of work to do, and our ship's not coming in. A lack of clarity coming from the outside, a lot of work to do, but we have fast, something very, very fast is getting ready to come. Something very quick is getting ready to happen. Don't reflect on the past. Leadership. This King of Cups. The King of Cups is a very compassionate, very nice man. He has control of his emotions. He is a very compassionate, giving person. He is in this clarifying teamwork and planning, but there is no offer of money. Something about an offer of money and obstacles and barriers, and some very disappointing news coming. Unexpected communication, no long distance communication, and a new beginning. There is some communication that is getting ready to come that is turning something that has already occurred on its heels. In the goals area, we have not budgeting. So like not having to worry about finances and how much money you have, you're like not being budgeting, you're counting every dollar, every quarter. But the goal in this situation is to not be there, not be in a financial budgeting type situation. And we have a King of Pentacles in the past, lies and manipulation in the present, and no new beginning in the upcoming. And we have a King of Pentacles. Did I say that? King of Pentacles is greedy, manipulative, bad with money, thief, spends too much, does too much, can't handle money, and Page of Swords. Page of Swords in the reverse is an impatient, irresponsible, often snappy type kind of person. Somebody who doesn't pay. I'm not even tell you what just went through my head, but it is a famous person. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm not going to. Yeah, so a famous person just flashed through my head that probably nobody would guess. When I was talking about that card. Okay, so I don't know that that is actually pertinent to the read, and my guides are saying not necessary. Not necessary to say it. Okay, so in the what to do category is regret. It's either regret. Yes, it's regret. There's a lot of regret. Regret. Change. There's a big change. Regret. And the clarification for regret, there is somebody walking away, somebody in denial, completely refusing to accept. There's a King of Wands in the present. King of Wands is a motivated guy who's usually gets things done. He's very focused. He has an idea, he jumps up and he gets it done. But this guy is in reverse. So this guy is a manipulator. He's a liar. He's a manipulator. He is lazy. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't go anywhere. He doesn't follow through with anything. He literally just sits there. And then we have ships not coming in and change. Major change. There is a change coming very soon. And moving on to calmer waters. But the card that I was clarifying is regret. So there's somebody who has some regrets. Is this the collective? Yes, the collective has regrets. Okay, then the incoming energy or the outside influences is a recovery from the pits of desperation. Basically, okay, the Ten of Swords is the card of it's over. You got 10 swords in your back. There's nothing you can do. You've been beat. There's probably nowhere to go. You may as well just lay there and die. I don't know if you can say that word, but I don't mean literally, but that is the energy. And it's done. There's nowhere to go. This came up in the reverse. So that means it's a recovery from that. A recovery from that feeling. This would be somebody who has just been through something. When it comes up in the front, they've been through something and they just don't have the energy to take another step or worry about what the next step actually even is. So it's in the reverse. That means that there is a recovery coming. And there is information coming. Unexpected communication. We're back to communication. There is unexpected communication coming in about a long-term focus and our ships not coming in. No long-distance communication. Unexpected communication. Something about not having any focus, and yet not having any short-term focus, not starting any new projects, long-term focus, burdens. Actually, it's a recovery from some burdens, but that is also coming in from outside influences. And somebody's ships not coming in. Then we have in the greatest hopes and fears, not happy. I'm going to guess that is could be either we hope you're not happy or we're sad that you're not happy. And the outcome to this is actually a celebration. And I still have pretty much no clue what this is about. So I believe that, or I feel, I feel, even I, doing this reading, am not supposed to know what is happening until the unexpected communication. Because I have no feeling. Well, I do. I probably have the same thoughts and feelings that you do about what this could be or what this is. But it's one of those reads where you don't consciously connect, although you're subconsciously connected. You're not consciously connecting. You don't realize it until it happens, and then you look back on it and you go, oh my God. Is that what this is? That's what this is. So, this will be very interesting. Okay, so celebration. There is a celebration in the outcome. We have a time in the clarifying. We have I can talk. I promise. I learned to talk like everybody else. I know I can talk. And maybe I'm not supposed to talk. I don't know. Okay. So we've got it's time for a separation. Ooh. Ooh. And then we have no illusions. Yes, correct. We have communication coming. Knights are messengers. Knight of Wands is a face-to-face meeting. Somebody being served with papers, a letter being delivered, a notice being delivered. Somebody handing it. It is often associated with documents, financial documents, or legal documents, or yeah, and that's coming in the very near future. And then we have love, a new beginning, a new love coming. We have the Queen of Swords in the reverse as the incoming energy to this celebration. And we have no hope, no inspiration. The Star in reverse. So it's very deceptive. It's very deceptive. This whole and entire reading is deceptive. So there is a celebration, but it's celebration for who? It's new love. New love of who? There is a deception here. And this Queen of Swords, she's really got me kind of worried. Yeah, so it appears like there's a celebration, like there's something really fabulous that has happened. That, or is getting ready to happen, but it's actually the opposite. We have a good partnership in the future. I don't believe it actually is a good partnership. We have, is this a good partnership for the majority of the collective? Oh, it is. Let me ask that again. Is this a good partnership for the majority of the collective? It is not. Is this really a celebration for the collective? Okay, so this is not these, is this new love good for the collective? Okay, so the overall of all this is the collective is going to be in regret. The collective is going to be sad. The positive, all of this positive energy that I'm seeing in here is positive for somebody, but it's not for the collective. And it is going to the collective believes that they are recovering from a bad situation. That is the feeling. But that is not the actual. Greatest hope and fear, not happy. Somebody doesn't want you happy. Somebody doesn't want you to be happy. Somebody is going to be celebrating, and somebody is going to be thinking that there is a good partnership here, but it's not. And the challenge is the angels. The challenge is the guardians. The challenge is heaven. Resurrection. Something is not being resurrected as it appears. Challenge is the guardians. So this is actually backwards. This appears to be talking about a very positive event, but it's actually a very negative event for the collective. And it is coming via some type of information, a communication that was unexpected, possibly involving paperwork, documents, that's going to create a change. And it's coming very quickly. I think I'm going to stop it there. Star in reverse. No hope, no inspiration. This, I'm going to stop there. Unexpected communication. Things are not as they appear. Things are not as they appear. And happiness, that is debatable. I don't think it's going to bring, whenever this communication comes in, whenever this supposedly happy, unexpected communication comes in about a new love, I don't think it's going to be happy. I don't think it's going to be expected, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Love and blessings all.